Hello once again, audiences. Hi, Dan here, aka A4Sky, and another video on A4Sky. Alright, here we go. Sit down here. Come with me. And you'll see that I'm folding some laundry. And, yeah. So, I had to delete the last video. I was like 10 minutes in. Because I wasn't supposed to fold laundry in front of the camera. That in my head, I was like, I'm not gonna fold laundry in front of the camera, or fold underwear. Why did I say laundry? Fold underwear in front of the camera. Because those are personal things, and nobody needs to be seeing what I wear under these clothes. I mean, these are fine. My undershirts are fine. But the underwear, you don't need to see all the nerdy underwear. Anyway, so, I'm already, I already vented in the last video, but let's see if I could do it again. So, at least maybe I could get to the point faster. So this past week is a 6 out of 10, compared to the other weeks, which almost, for an entire month, it was a 9 out of 10. So it wasn't 10 out of 10, wasn't perfect. I don't think I'll ever really have a 10 out of 10 week. Like, the best I've had was like a 9.5 out of 10. So that's a little bit of a bummer, right? So looking at it, like, I'm in this slump again. It took 4 weeks before I sunk right back into the slump. I don't want to be around anyone. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to really talk with anyone. The video stuff's fine, because I feel like I'm, venting. I'm getting out a lot of these emotions through, when I do video games and stuff. I am expressing a lot of the emotions while I'm playing the game. That's kind of why I haven't been as, I haven't been angry. I was happy for 4 weeks. So that's really good. That's the longest I think I've ever actually been happy for. Was about it's really, really close to a month. It was really close to 4 weeks. And now I'm back into the slump. Yeah, so back into the slump. Oh, look at my sweater. That hangs up so I don't fold it. I'll throw that over there so you can look at it while I'm talking. So I think a lot of the slump is so today, for my second favorite video game of all time, very close first favorite, very, very super, super close second favorite. It's almost tied with my first. Second game of it came out, Dogma 2, and I was so pumped, even though I'm in the slump. I was pumped. Even though I'm slumped, I was pumped. Yeah, that's kind of a defense mechanism I do too. I make fun of myself. So even though I was in that, I was still all week, I've just been dreaming of playing this game. Spent 6.5 hours on it today. First half hour recording the first video. I wanted to get something up really early in the morning, before there was too much content on that game released. I wanted to try and get a little head start on it, at least get halfway ahead of everyone, or halfway ahead of, the majority of YouTubers. And throw socks and underwear on the floor, and then I'll take care of them when I'm off camera. But yeah, so I'm playing it. I'm so happy. I enjoyed that first half hour for that first video. Loved it. Okay. And then I wait an hour and a half. Ooh, pants. I wait an hour and a half, and then I do a 4-hour broadcast. Okay, so I got pretty zoned into the game during that 4-hour broadcast. For maybe an hour of it, off and on, I kept forgetting that I was broadcasting. and was just like playing, so I don't know how much I was actually talking during that time because I was so focused on what was happening in the game, that I just, just, I don't know. Sound like a vehicle just pulled up, but there's no vehicle. Um, it's probably the neighbors. So yeah, that happened during it. So I'm still enjoying the game, end the broadcast. I was like, I need to eat lunch. It's like 12:30. I gotta end the broadcast. 4 hours in. I was supposed to do a 5 hour broadcast, only did 4. So I ended it, spent an hour between lunch and doing dishes, cleaning dishes. So our dishwasher is broken, I believe. So we have to hand wash all the dishes. So I made sure to do all that for Lindsay, so she didn't have to worry about it. And so I did that, and I went back and played. So I have 19 views on that. I had 10 people come in and out, and one of my subscribers actually stayed for a good amount of time. I think I got almost an hour out of them between the 2 times, because they came in early, stayed for maybe 15, 20 minutes, left, and then came back for close to 40 minutes, 40 to 45 for that second time. So that was awesome. Like that. Thank you for doing that. I don't think you're subscribed to this channel, but if you are, shout out to Krishna. Wanted to do a shout out as I thank you, because I'm pretty sure you were the one that gave me that hour of view time on the 4 hour video or 4 hour broadcast, which I really appreciate. Really appreciate that. And I know you didn't say anything till like later on in the broadcast. It was like closer to, I think, before you left. I want to say that was you the time that came in, left, came back in, and then like you said like hi, and then kind of like left. As almost, I'm guessing like as like a hey, I was here. That was me. So yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, so going on with that, with the game, I record 2 more videos, hour long for the one, well, hour and 4 minutes I think was the one, and then 58 minutes, almost 59 minutes for the second one. So those are going to be releasing tomorrow. I still have to record for Monday because no videos for Sunday on my A4 Sky Dork channel. I wanted to take time off on Sundays to spend it with Lindsay. Yep. I got sidetracked as I was talking. Shoot. Yeah, like my focus shifted, and I was like, what was I talking about? So yeah, so Sunday I get my haircut tomorrow. Yeah, I go get my haircut tomorrow. I'm actually thinking, so I originally took today and Monday off because I wanted to do all this coverage of. Okay, you can't really see the underwear. I forgot again and started folding it. But yeah, so I wanted to do like 16 hours of coverage over a 4-day weekend of this game, which I don't think is going to happen after the 6 hours today, or 6.5 hours today. I'm kind of like, I don't really want to spend all that time. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go into work on Monday too. But I do want to do overtime tomorrow. I want to go in, and because I was offered, I did tell them no. But they usually ask because the food that the company orders for those who come in on Friday or Saturdays and work, they buy everyone breakfast, pretty much. But I don't need to have the breakfast I just leave and come home. Because otherwise, every time I have the breakfast and I leave at 9, work 5 to 9 to 4 hours, I usually end up leaving a little bit after the clock out time, like the time that you're allowed to clock out and go home and get your 4 hours. Usually I'm there like 5 extra minutes, and I'm like trying to rush eating the food, and it's not that enjoyable, even though the food is free. Just trying not, I don't like shoving food down my throat. I did all that stuff when I was in high school as a runner. 4,500 calories every day. It was crazy, even though like I was a lot lighter than what I am now. Yeah, I was 50 pounds lighter back then, because all I did was run. It took me a lot of years to build up the muscle that I built on my body, the muscle mass, and now I just like keeping it, and plus it helps keep everything balanced between my mind and body, and it softens the when I'm in the slumps. It kind of like softens it. It's not as severe. It almost like halves it. So like I could only imagine how bad it would be with how it is now, even though like I work out and I eat as healthy as I can. And I still get in the slump where it like kind of like brings me down real bad. But yeah. Yep. So I should really change the subject from that. I don't want to bring the mood down. I don't want anyone else at this level. Yeah, it's definitely something. I mean, it's not bad to talk about. It's actually healthy to get it out and like be like, hey, this is what's going on with me. I'm not sharing full details. I'm only sharing a little bit of it. I just call it a slump. It happens. It goes away. Always does. So those who get like this and get worse than I do, it always gets better. But so here's some stuff. So when you're at your lowest point in life, you can't get any lower than that, right? And it always, you just have to keep going, keep going, keep going, and eventually you climb up out of that. And shit gets good. Shit gets good. And every once in a while, yes, you might fall a little back down in, but you pick back up because you learn from it. You know how to like help yourself with it and deal with it and move forward. So like there's always a brighter side to the tunnel. With when it comes to that kind of stuff. We kind of like the cycles of the moon. Everything kind of goes like this. And I don't want to talk too much on it. I'm not a specialist or anything like that. Just sharing a little bit of wisdom and life experience with discussing just a little bit about it. So maybe I could help someone. That's actually why, like one of the things that I love with doing videos is I'm able to, if I could make one person's day from watching one of my videos, whether it be a video game video or one of these vlogs, if you love watching my vlogs, if I could make your day on any one of the videos right there, it is a success to me, because I don't want anyone being sad. I don't want anyone feeling bummed, I don't want anyone else to experience the slumps and all that. So I try to help So sometimes I do say some funny stuff in my video game videos. And sometimes I say funny stuff in the vlogs. But this channel originally was more of like a comedy slash entertainment, where I would throw some jokes in and stuff and try and get the audience to laugh. And eventually, when I become monetized and make a living off of this, I'm going to do the same thing with TV shows. Like, I have TV shows planned. I already have one for a movie series that I want to do. I'm not going to talk a lot on it. I'm just going to briefly discuss kind of like what I want to do with it. So I'm going to release, this will be, I don't know, it depends how fast YouTube goes for me, like how fast the success climbs. Though I want, so it depends on how fast the success climbs on YouTube. This channel doesn't really seem like it's going to climb real fast, so that's why I'm busting my ass with the other channel, and making sure that I at least get content up regularly and kind of follow a theme with certain video games on certain days. But anyway, so with this channel, I have a TV series that I want to do one season first, and then I'm going to do a movie after the season. And then, so the season's going to take place before the movie's going to take place after. And then the second season takes place in between the first movie and second movie. And depending on the success of all that, will determine how much I actually do. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do the whole thing, the 3 different seasons, 3 different movies. Yeah, either way, because I've been wanting to do that for so many years. I came up with the whole idea and stuff at 13 years old. That was 23 years ago. So now you know my age. So yeah, it's been a long time. 23 years in the making. And I've been wanting to do that. And there's other like little sideshows and stuff that I have vague ideas about. But the TV shows, or the TV show tied in with the movie, tied in with the TV show, with the movie, that one I have a lot of ideas for. I pretty much have the whole concept already created. I would just have to write scripts for it, and find people to act and everything, and come up with a budget and everything. So I'm not going to have anyone do that for free. No way. You're helping me help you, I'm getting you out there. You're getting me out there. We're creating something amazing together. So, yeah, like, I already have some actors in mind, not like Hollywood actors, like local actors that I've seen in plays and stuff, that I really love their acting style, and I think they would be great for some of the roles. Even though I don't know how they'd feel. We'll see that. We'll get to that when it comes around. Eventually, I will reach that. I know for sure that I will become successful on YouTube and branch out from YouTube to other stuff and be able to make a living off of all of it and create the film company, or the indie film company. And the A4 Sky Productions become like a legitimate thing, not just a YouTube thing. And go to like indie film festivals, and because that's all I ever want it to be, is just like an indie film company. I don't really care for the getting as big as Hollywood or any of that, That was never really my goal. If it happens, it happens, I'm throwing up for this award or that award, Emmys or there's Emmys, yeah, um, Oscars. I don't know. I think Oscars is more for actors. Could be wrong. Um, right now I'm trailing off, and I'm trying real hard to focus and keep on subject. So on with other stuff. So I actually sidetracked okay, so we're gonna go back to the beginning. I know I said I didn't want to bum anyone out. So I think what the problem is, why I'm in this slump, is because I got out of the toxic environment I was in, with the one area at the company I work at. Um, Physically and mentally exhausting. And now I'm in a happier place, and it's not mentally exhausting. It's not physically exhausting. I actually feel physically and mentally well, you know. And I look at it and I'm like, even though I achieve this, like I'm in a better place, I'm still not satisfied. Like the satisfaction. No, I can't even say the word right. I can't think of how to say the word properly. But the level of how satisfied I am, I looked at it and I'm like, this still isn't enough for me. Like, what is going on? Like, I got what I wanted. Why am I not fully satisfied with us? Why am I only like a 7 out of 10 with us? Like, oh, come on. Like, I just got out of this whole like 3 out of 10 like mindset and, physical exhaustion and all that. Like, a 3 out of 10 position. And now I'm in a, like, should be like a 10 out of 10 position, you know? It's the guys I work with are great. They're fantastic. As I've said before, we all work as a unit. We help each other. We all enjoy, sometimes cracking jokes and everything. Like we all enjoy each other's company. Why is that not enough for me? Like I look at that and I'm like, what if that happens when I achieve that monetization status on YouTube where I can make a living off of it? Am I going to feel this way about that after I achieve my hopes and dreams? Like, am I going to be bummed that it's not enough? Like, it's like, I'm not saying that it's going to be that way. I'm just saying that's just what's going through my mind with us. And I think that's why I'm bummed, and I'm in the slump because I'm like, all great stuff happened, but it's still not enough for me. And I'm just like, am I going to feel this way when I achieve all my hopes and dreams? I'm scared, actually. I'm scared that that's what's going to happen is I'm going to reach that status on YouTube on here. I'm going to get up there and I'm going to have over 100,000 subscribers, between multiple channels, between 3 different channels. And I'm going to be making what I'm making at my job through YouTube stuff, between YouTube and, sponsorships and, partner programs and stuff, where the reviews I do or the games I'm playing, I could put links up, to certain websites, and I get money based on how many people click on that link and buy the products. And like that's all my hopes and dreams, and then I go on and make enough money that I could turn it into a company. And a LLC is what it would start out as, A4 Sky Productions LLC. And then I hire people to work with me, not for me. I've done enough working for people. I really don't want anyone else to feel that way, that they're working for me. They're working for themselves along with working with me, because the better they do, the more money they'd make. Just saying. Because I would do percentage shares and all that with the profits on their content, and on top of paying a oh, why am I blanking on? Now I'm blanking on it. Oh my gosh! All these times that I've discussed with other people about this, and I get it every time, and then now I'm just like, ooh, I lost the word. Come back, word, come back. Where'd you go? Hey, you where'd you? Hey, get back here. Come back into my brain. Come back. I really hope I just got a laugh out of someone. Um, Thinking out loud, they would have a salary, where they would be guaranteed a specific amount of money, and however good their content does, they get a percentage of it, and that's how they make more money off of what they do. So I guarantee a specific amount, and they go above and beyond. They get to see the reflection in their what they make a year. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much everything. I did want to share a little bit of my hopes and dreams, what I want, where I want to go with YouTube, and how my week went. Next week is a new week. Hopefully, over this weekend, I could pull out of that slump, and have a better mindset. And who knows, the Dragon's Dogma 2 content, I could wake up tomorrow morning and I could have over 100 views on all 3 things that I uploaded between today and when I woke up tomorrow. Wake up tomorrow. Woke up? When I woke up? When I wake up. Woke up's in the past. Wake up is in the future. So, I will say, Dragons, did that camera just adjust? Or did this move? I can't tell. Like, it looked like it zoomed out of focus and back in focus. I could be wrong. Though, back with Dragon's Dogma 2, I do want to finish up talking about that. So the game is great. There's a lot of great features. Though I was saying in the videos I recorded for tomorrow that it's tough to say that if I like Dragon's Dogma 2 more than the first one. And that the reason I say that is right now, I kind of burnt myself out on it. I can't really play any video game for more than 2 or 3 hours a day. And I start to get bored of playing it. No matter how much I enjoy the game, it always bores me. And I'm like, why, brain? Why do you do this to me? Why can't you just be satisfied with what you have? So, the game right now, I give a 9 out of 10. With the 6.5 hours I played of it. Who knows? By the time I replay 6.5 more hours over the next week, I could like it even more. It could go to a 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me bring the mood down and then try and bring it back up. And if you watch this far in, right down below in the comments, I want to say, give me a hell yeah, but I don't think YouTube would appreciate the hell yeah in there. So give me an not an oh yeah accent. That's a whole other thing. Give me a, there you go. give me a there you go in the comments down below. Let me know you watched all the way through. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that. Oh, sorry, wrong side. Hit that. I'm so used to that camera being flipped on my laptop. Hit that notification bell down in the corner there to keep up to date on videos like this. And oh, one last, actually, no, I'll save it for next week. I'll save it for next week when I do the video, when Lindsay and I do the video. I think we're going to record on Sunday, even though I didn't want to do much on Sunday. I wanted to avoid YouTube for Sunday, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to see if Lindsay's okay with doing a video on Sunday. So I hope you have a nice day, morning, evening, afternoon. We'll see you in the next video. Oh, look at that. My mood went from this to this to this to this to this. And we end on a high note. See you next time.